This is Lual on the mic, and welcome to the first ever episode of Celestium Talks. Yes, congratulations to me, and thank you for listening and joining in this podcast. I'm very grateful that you ano yun to, save your time to just listen to me, or you can hear me listen to me while I don't know, maybe eating, writing, or just maybe studying. I don't know, but I think that's a bit too mahirap kapag ikaw ay nag-study and then listening at the same time, two different topics. So I don't really suggest that, but if you want it like that, then that's okay. But today, this first ever episode, it will be like an orientation, like first day of class, which by the way, for the students out here, leave a comment down below if you had an orientation for your first day or before that or ganon. Because I'm pre-recording no, not video, this audio while I'm still not what do you call this, it's still not my first day of school, pero once this is out, that will be my first day of school. And according to our announcement, orientation namin is on October 5, which is the first day of school. So yes, redundant na ako. So I'll be using my host name as Luel, or maybe I can name drop my nickname, which is Louis, because that's what I'm familiar with, and that's what I call to myself, Louis. So yeah, I hope that you're fine with it. Well, actually, wala naman talaga kayong choice kasi podcast ko to. But yeah, I'm still going to read your thoughts if you leave them down on the comment section. But siguro ngayon, I know, not before that, I'll be just a disclaimer, I'll be talking both in English and in Filipino, Taglish, call it whatever you like. Kasi doon ako, ano tawag dito? Doon ako comfortable. So ngayon siguro naku-curious kayo, how on earth did you plan a podcast? Like, gaano ba katagal to? It's like, paano ba yan napasok sa isipan mo? Well, let me tell you the truth. Hindi ko talaga alam. I mean, like, I don't know. It just, maybe let's just say that it just clicked. As cliche that as that my, what, as cliche as that sound, yun yung totoo. Kasi it just like a snap, a moment of like, I got an idea and I'm going to do it. But still, I did had like a discussion with myself, and I discussed like a few pros and cons. But it's just I want to create a podcast. So here I am doing my first ever episode of podcast, and I hope that this will last maybe not a lifelong, but maybe just mahabang panahon. Oh my god. Sana all maging sana all nagsistand ng mahabang panahon. Humuhugot na ako dito. And it's very weird talking like to myself, like maybe voicing it out, and still weird, but I'm still getting used to it, but I'm trying the best as I can for you. Oh, sana all, diba? But yeah, I'm just the kasi ako dito, I'm just the type of person like na kapag may gusto akong gawin, I will discuss it for like a few hours, maybe in even a day. And then if I really do want it and I'm still obsessed with it, maybe I will discuss it with someone, and then I will ask them for any advices that they have. And I'm very grateful for the friends that is helping me, letting me grow. So thank you po sa lahat. Hindi ko na kayo mention kasi madami kayong lahat. But yeah, thank you for the factor. You're like one of the outside factors that really push me towards this goal. So yes, I'm very grateful. Now, punta na tayo sa topic na gusto kong pag-usapan dito sa first ever episode, which is, if you haven't saw my title, which is very unlikely because syempre yun yung una yung nakikita tuwing may papanoodin kayo, di ba? So even in Spotify or like any other sites. And ngayon, naku-curious kayo that Celestium is a crematory. So, yes. Kasi, actually ako rin may kasalanan nito na bakit nga ba hindi ako nag-search bago ako gumawa ng Facebook page and Instagram page kasi yun muna yung una kong ginawa before even researching. But before you, like, magalit sa akin na, hey, you should research first before going through all of this. Let me tell you, I have my own definition which you can really find online and it's credible kasi galing siya sa libro and my favorite book to be exact, which I'll be discussing later on. But then yan, once na nakagawa na kasi ako ng page, I was just curious, like, kamustahin nga natin si parang Google for like a meaning, their meaning of Celestium. And syempre, makakahanap ka ng maraming information about it. But, ang nakakagulat is yung unang-unang lumabas dun sa search engine and it really shocked me for a few seconds. It's just like the Celestium is a name of like a funeral place where it's or a crematory and a lot of places sa ibang bansa parang maraming names na parang yung funeral homes nila or like yung crematory nila is nakapangalan sa of Celestium. So I'm like, oh, yung podcast ko pala is like related to like dead people, which is scary kasi ayoko ng horror. By the way, I don't like horror movies. So yes, I just don't like paano ko ba masasabi to? But I'm just shocked. Let's just say that. I'm just very shocked, basically. But yeah, I still am glad that my podcast is named Celestium. Because marami kasi talaga akong pinagpipilian na maging name ng Celestium, maging name ng podcast ko, which is meron pa talaga iniisip ko na sibling talks sana ang in-name ko para masama ko dito yung kapatid ko, which is Saisa, and we can talk about anything related to us. But then, ito kasi ang nangyari kasi niyan. Okay, let me tell you story. Kasi one day kasi, well, araw-araw naman kasi talaga nag-workout ako. Yes, I've been working out for the couple of months kasi yun yung ginagawa ko to keep me busy. Okay, hi guys. I'm editing this, so this is the editing Luel. But I just want to say that doing exercise doesn't make me busy, but it does make me be productive. So I just want to say that being productive and being busy are two different things, and I think that you should be going towards productivity than being busy. That I just wanted to clarify. So that is all. Back to the real podcast. During this quarantine, I've been working out just for my body and everything. Mas para na rin maganda yun sa immune system mo, right? So, but yeah, anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm doing my daily routine, my daily workout, and it's usually like 30 to 45 minutes. And then I just said to myself that I'm still not really sore at that point pagkatapos ng 45 minutes. Sabi ko, pwede pa ako ng isang medyo medium to light workout. Kaya naghanap ako sa internet, sa YouTube. And then, nag-add pa ako. So, naging like 1 hour na to. And by the time that I was finished with that last workout, talagang parang napagod talaga ako dun sa last na workout. Kasi parang hingal na talaga ako. Tapos gusto ko na lang talagang humiga. At humiga ako dun sa yoga mat ko. And then, I was like in a flop position. Like, I was facing the yoga mat. My face was facing the yoga mat. So, nakikita ko yung yoga mat ko. Parang I'm having a staring contest with my yoga mat. And the yoga mat is like pure purple. Like plain, very dark purple. Well, not very dark. Pero medyo yung talagang tinted na purple talaga siya. And it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite characters, which is Merlin. Merlin is if you haven't heard of me talking about the School for Good and Evil, then it's possibly that you're not my classmate or anything na close sa akin, but then yeah, I've been obsessing whatever like this whenever I am outside, and when we talk about books, the first thing that will come to my mind, I will suggest you first thing that the first book that I will suggest you is The School for Good and Evil by Soman Chainani. So yun talaga yung sinasabi ko every time. Minsan nga to the point na kapag gagawa ng mga essays or like mga book related stuff, at ang lagi kong nasasabi during my oral examination sa mga teachers ko is like The School for Good and Evil. It's like just my number one obsession. So Merlin is like a part of that character, which I will later discuss. Kasi hindi naman talaga yun yung pakay ko dito. So, back to the story time. Back tayo dun sa yoga mat ko na I'm facing. Siya yung na-remember ko. Kasi ang lagi-lagi niyang suot nga is yung purple robes. And that was the gateway. Yung purple robes niya is the gateway or the entrance for the Celestium. So, Celestium is like his realm na kung saan talaga, yun dun talaga siya nagsi-think. It's his thinking place where he can just shut everything in the world. Walang makakakita sa kanya, walang makakahanap sa kanya kapag may naghahanap sa kanya. So that's where he stays. Pero syempre, hindi ka forever dun pwedeng magtago kasi medyo thin yung air dun sa Celestium. So like you can last there for like a couple of hours pero hindi ka pwedeng mag-last dun for a very long time. Kaya naisip ko na why not make this podcast why not title this podcast as Celestium, and that's how it started. So now you're a bit curious now to why Celestium is a very special word for you. Syempre, hindi ko naman ipapangalan ang Celestium kung hindi naman talaga siya like special to me. Although, sinabi ko na nga sa inyo na Merlin is like one of my favorite characters. Meron pa kasi talagang deep meaning ang Celestium sa akin na gustong gusto ko. Which is what I want in this podcast. You see, Celestium is the realm na sinabi ko na nga, which is like protected a lot of characters in that story, in the School for Good and Evil. And si Tedros and si Agatha, which are the two main characters, and the future Queen and King of Camelot, which is si Tedros kasi is King Arthur's son, which if you don't know, in the literary world, King Arthur is like the known the greatest king in, I think, England ba. So this is editing, Luel, and yes, I did made a mistake. So King Arthur there's no like a solid evidence that he is existed. There's no solid evidence, and King Arthur is like known because of a legend. He was a legend, a folktale, and a great British leader. So yes, I'm very sorry kung hindi ako oh my gosh, kailangan alam ko to. I think, yeah, sana tama ako. Sana hindi ako mapagalitan. So, yeah, anyway. Si Merlin kasi is a companion by King Arthur at siya yung nag-alaga kay Tedros throughout his entire teenage years, I think. Kasi 16 lang sila dito sa mga books na to, dito sa series. And nagpakita lang kasi siya ng fourth book. So, galit na galit si Tedros sa kanya once na nakita niya si Merlin. Kasi ang akala niya, si Merlin ay patay na, tulad ng tatay niya. Kasi, syempre, matanda na rin kasi talaga si Merlin. At hindi siya nagpakita kasi sa kanya nung parang nawala na lang siya at the age of Tedros, like 10 years old that time. At so talaga nag-conclude na siya na wala na ako, ulila na ako, wala na akong kasama dito. And kaya nung nakita niya sa fourth book which where Merlin appeared is doon na talaga siya I know it's not fourth book, it's third book siya nag-appear. Third book nag-appear si Merlin, and then talagang nag-faint lang talaga si Tedros na, wait, you're alive? Tapos yun lang talaga, tapos galit na galit siya kay Merlin na bakit hindi mo ko pinuntahan, na marami akong time na hinahanap kita pero bakit hindi ka nagpakita sa akin? Which Merlin kasi talaga nasabi niya, yun talaga ang plano ko na hindi magpakita sa'yo, and then kasi gusto ko mag-live ka independently, na gusto ko wag mong gayahin yung mistakes ni King Arthur, kaya daw siya umalis. And then that's their story, and a lot of things happen kasi during the third book and the fourth book, which Merlin really helped them kasi his Celestium also helped them a lot, which created like a safe place for them. Dun pa kasi na nagka-couples therapy nun. Kasi one time, I think it in the fourth book. So it's my favorite part of part of that book. I think it's chapter 3 or 4 if I'm not mistaken. So oh, by the way, shout out to Erin kasi alam niya to na ito yung favorite kong part. Kasi lagi ko sa kanya tong sinasabi. So, hi Erin, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. But then okay, back to the story. I think it's the fourth chapter in the fourth book na kung saan talaga nag-away sila. Talagang in the first 3 chapters ng fourth book na nagtataka ko, hala, bakit hindi sila nagto-talk? Like, they're very cold to each other, which is very unlikely kasi talagang lovers talaga sila. I mean, I stand their relationship kasi hindi siya yung like the regular relationship all lovey-dovey, but it's still very like nakaka-relate sa true life na couple. So, nung nalaman ko na talagang parang nag-code sila dahil mayroon silang malaking pag-aaway, pinunta sila ni Merlin sa Celestium kung saan dun talaga sila nag-workout, sabi ko nga nag-couples therapy sila doon. And dun sila nagkaroon ng parang safe place na para bang dun sila nagpatawaran sa isa't isa, and I think it inspired me not just to mend other people's hearts, other people's hearts in the podcast. Here in kasi in the podcast, I just want to have like create a safe place for my listeners, and to also for me, creating like a safe place where I can just like say and express all my thoughts that I want to broadcast to you. So I hope that I'm doing well at that, and I hope that during a lot of this pandemic, during these hard times, I will be able to like lend a helping hand for all of you kasi kailangan natin ng help as much as possible. So I want, before I end this before I end this podcast, I just once again want to say thank you to all of my listeners and to you, and I hope that this will not be the last time that we will hear each other. Wow. And you can also suggest for future like content. Yes, baby, content, yeah. Content siya. And you can also leave a comment. Wait, did I say that? I think so. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to myself now. But what I'm trying to say basically is like, if you want some suggestion, or you want to suggest something that you want for the next couple of podcasts, maybe I'll read the comments down below to hear your suggestions, or maybe you can DM me. Wow, DM, wow, celebrity na ang peg. For like, maybe you want something for like bullet journal experiences, or like my pen collection, because my pen collection really evolved during this quarantine, because I've been collecting a lot of stuff, and let's just say na nagbago na talaga yung preferences ko in all of my pen collection, kasi kung kilala mo ako at classmate mo ako, alam mong obsessed ako sa mga cute pens, but not too much, just my favorite one. But yeah, you can also suggest for anything, like maybe some humors or like comedy. I don't know. Just leave them down in the comment section. And don't forget to like this video if you're watching this in YouTube, and also subscribe. And if you're watching this on Spotify, please download it and like what's this? Turn the heart no, tap the heart button so that you can get notified whenever I make new podcasts. So once again, this is Luel, and see you next time.